Good morning, beautiful people. Let's let that run. CS2 back. Special occasion today. I'm going to need everybody to put badges in the chat. Everybody put your badge in the chat, please. Put those badges in the chat. Let's go, beautiful people. I need to see them badge emojis. Yeah, man. Do I got badges on here? That's the only badge I see, so fuck it, we going with it. I need to see badges in the chat, people. We showing badges today. CS2 back and do it, we can do it too. Absolutely. Good morning, beautiful people. Steffi Weffy. I need to see them badges, Queen. Come on, y'all. We can't get started until we see them badges in the chat, nigga. Yet out. Salute to Stand on the Media on Clubhouse. The room is open right now, so if anybody cares to go to Clubhouse for a second, slide in there, say hi, chill in there. You can do whatever you want to do. Salute to Phoenix J. She in there running things. There we go. Badge gang, yeah, that's us. Zeem is a sucker. I just want to make sure I made that 100% absolutely clear. Get it. A sheep don't have no seat at the table amongst kings, wolves, and soldiers. You know what I'm talking about? You can't even eat at our table, man. You a sheep. Why would I come down and talk to the peasants? You know what I'm saying? While I hit my dad pen. Let's end that now. What up, y'all? Salute. Man, that's a strong hit. 21 gun salute. I'm gonna let my man CS2 back, you know. No, we here for you. We here for you here at Stand on the Media. We gonna support you. You know, we don't hate law enforcement. We just hate bad cops. You know what I'm saying? We don't hate law enforcement. I'm not ashamed to say it. If you're new to the chat, put them badges in the chat. Yeah, this a no zeme zone. Hilarious. Love it. Yeah. We don't even we ain't even in the same part of the house with the sheep. You know? How dare sheep have anything to say about a wolf? How dare you? Yeah, how dare you? You lucky. You're very lucky. I'm trying to be a better person. I'm trying to be a good person. He lucky. But don't play with my patience, sir. And don't take my kindness for weakness, okay? This is the one and only warning. I can't believe a sheep had something to say. Like I don't have what I have or know what I know. Or can play what I can. Look here, man. Go find something safe to play with. Don't take my kindness for weakness. You really got me fucked up. All the way fucked up. But God, I told you, God, I'm going to walk a righteous path, okay? I'm going to try, Lord. But if I have to do this and ask for forgiveness later, that's what I'll do. You dig what I'm saying? But salute to the Stand on the Media family out there. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button like you like something. I appreciate that. We got a lot of content to get to. Let's wake it up. We're going to start with my guy, 50.
Worst kind of nigga ever. Like, that's the killer rat type nigga. Like, nigga do some shit and then run to the police while you doing something bad.
The fuck?
Nigga go suck a nigga, man. You know, so they're playing my patience. They want to see how long I let them talk before I decide to really do something.
Well, I
all I'm doing
decided
is
to do
making
something.
introductions. I'm not doing nothing special. All I'm doing is introducing tough niggas.
That's
to
all.
acting like they tough.
That's it.
So, you know, it's saying, hey, how you doing? How you doing? You fake tough nigga? I want to introduce you to this tough nigga for real. This nigga right here is for real.
Yeah,
tough
right
nigga,
here.
right?
Yeah.
You know, so, hey, you
go do tough
want
shit.
You to meet him, y'all go do tough nigga shit. While I continue to do what I was doing. For the
that part.
And when they come through there, they come through there out the window on your motherfucking ass. You start feeling a little different about it.
That part. Yeah, these killer rats got the game effed up. CS2 back. But it's all good, man. You just expose yourself. You expose yourself. Man, look. This dab pin is hidden right now. I'm not even going to hold y'all. But anyway. Let's do this, man. Again, salute to the Stand on the Media family on Clubhouse and YouTube. Man, we both running at the same time, and I'm loving it. We might slide on over there. Oh, Steffi in the building. Let me get Steffi her beat. I didn't even know you was over there. My bad. My apologies. You got you a beat. You know what I'm talking about? She family for life. Put some respect on Steffi's name. I don't even know if they even streaming the live right now. I hope not. Because I want them to do some content so we can stream that. But I did not organize this right. But I got it. We're gonna start like this, man. I've been going through some shit, a couple of people know it. Personal shit, man. But you know, the show must go on, right? So salute to everybody out there, man, and maybe you know, battling with some rough times. You know what I'm saying? Prayers for you, prayers to you. You and yours. You know what I mean? Weather that storm. Keep your head up. Always be optimistic. Never feel like giving up. I don't care how hard or tough it may get, people may surprise you. All type of shit, right? But you gotta stay grounded, you know what I'm saying? But always stay optimistic, it'll get you through the toughest times. Diddy got a verdict. Verdict came in with Diddy, man. Looks like he got lesser of the charges. I'm not sure. Did he give up some people? Did he give up some information behind closed doors? What's the word? I don't know. It's getting spooky out here, people. A ninja can be on camera, show a badge, and niggas make jokes about it. It's funny. Some of them had them on their podcasts, on their channels. It made a whole huge spectacle about it, like joking about it. Comedy Central. To each his own. Each his own, though. You know what I mean? Do you, of course, do you. How I'm looking at it, though, when you have an opportunity to address a snake like him, a backbiting rat like him, who has been tearing down the community for years now, undetected, when you get that opportunity to really put his ass, to the fire, you do so. I wish Deuce Sims would have went on that stage, but the chances are he would have did that. Demon Time would have took that as a moment to try to turn him into some content or something. You know what I'm saying? Instead of staying focused on what I feel was way more important. This rat that we know was a rat just showed the world that he was a rat. I'll say this. This is what I was thinking. It may have been a play. Follow me, though. It may have been a play. May have been premeditated. But not for the reasons that a lot of us would think. A lot of us would think that's the troll, the internet, because the world is already calling them that. So let's troll a little bit and do some numbers. That's one way he will spin it. This could be his coming out party. Let's get the world more comfortable and more familiar with seeing me with a badge and really being that informant that everybody know me to be. Because I really firmly believe that the jig is about to be up. I really believe that. I believe that the jig will be up. So, knowing him, he will get ahead of it. He definitely will try to get ahead of it. So if that was a play, I don't know if it was. But if it was, it's not for the reasons that he gonna say. Of course we know that, right? The ones who really know what's up, they know that the reason it's definitely not what he's saying it is. We know that. So what was the real intentions? What was the real reason? Like a baby reveal. Let me reveal to the world that I'm an informant. Let me get them comfortable with seeing me as law enforcement. So many ways to look at that. But anyway, let's play this small clip real quick of the breaking news with P. Diddy. No, this ain't it. Louis Cannon put out a video too, so I want to run a little bit of that too. But let's get to it. Let's see what they talking about with Diddy.
Crossing on the wires right now, Sean Diddy Combs is found not guilty on the racketeering conspiracy charge in this federal case. The verdict on the 4 remaining counts are not read yet. Here's another alert. Combs found not guilty in the sex trafficking of his former girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. Here's another one. Combs found, okay, so this is count 2 now. Combs found guilty of transportation to engage in prostitution. Combs found not guilty of sex trafficking. And that applies to the girlfriend who went by the pseudonym as the name Jane. Mm-hmm. And CB, I'll bring you in. I want to read one more alert here because some of this seems to be a bit of a duplicate as it's coming in. Mm-hmm. Combs found guilty of transportation to engage in prostitution. with the former girlfriend who I just mentioned as Jane. So those are 5 quick alerts that just came up on the Reuters wire, and we're awaiting more from inside the courtroom as we speak. Does that line up, CB, with what you have down there at court?
Bill, so what I'm looking at, count 1 through 5, the only count that I see that Diddy has been found guilty of is count 3, transportation to engage in prostitution as it pertains to Diddy's ex-girlfriend and accuser, Cassie Ventura. The other 4 counts I am seeing. Excuse me, let me backpedal a little bit, you guys. This is all breaking in. We're dealing with rolling thunder out here. So I'm seeing Diddy has been found guilty on 2 counts. The transportation to engage in prostitution counts, count 3 and count 5, as they pertain to Diddy's ex, Cassie Ventura, and another former girlfriend who testified under the pseudonym Jane. What I am seeing right now are guilty verdicts on count 3 and count 5. And I can tell you that prosecutors, when they argued that Diddy transported these women in male escorts across state lines to engage in prostitution, they pulled up a slew of flight and bank records, going line by line, in some cases to jurors, pointing out hotel stays, lengths of hotel stays. They also called in law enforcement investigators as summary witnesses to explain these lengthy, extensive records that they had pulled in this case. I think it's very interesting that these are the charges that these are the only charges that jurors found Sean Diddy Combs guilty of: transportation to engage in prostitution. And also, to argue these charges, prosecutors called male escorts to the witness stand who testified about how Diddy paid them, in some cases, hundreds to thousands of dollars to have sex with Cassie and him. And at this point, right now, we can see from this verdict sheet that Diddy has been found guilty on count 3 and count 5. He has been found not guilty on the most serious charge, racketeering conspiracy. He's been found not guilty on count 2 and count 4. Those are the sex trafficking counts. The only counts he has been found guilty of are the transportation to engage in prostitution. And I want to say that comes with a possible prison sentence of 10 years in prison. Of course, we're dealing with breaking news, so a lot of information is coming in, and we're working to learn more. But there is a crowd gathered here outside the courtroom. I'm not sure who is among this crowd, but Bill and Dana, I know you've been watching the trial closely, and you know there are a slew of Diddy supporters out here who have come every single day. It looks like what appears to be one of Diddy's supporters is out here in front of the courthouse explaining to cameras perhaps why he believes someone he supports was vindicated of the most serious charge, racketeering conspiracy. There are hundreds of cameras, and we're waiting to get some more color from inside the courtroom.
You got it.
But we know that jurors came back with this ultimatum today.
CB, I'll let you go for the moment so you can gather some more news down there. I just want to repeat the main headline, and that is this: Sean Diddy Combs acquitted of sex trafficking and racketeering. The racketeering is the most serious charge. That was count 1. That would have put him behind bars for the rest of his life. Not guilty on that charge. So to recap, of the 5 counts, 3 not guilty, Dana, and 2 guilty in Manhattan Federal Court, New York City.
Right. I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley.
Wow. Bomb. Drop the bomb for Diddy. Let me go back to my Super Dub Nation. Bro, he said, bro, ain't no play. Bro, ain't no play. Look at his body language as it's shown on camera. Yeah, bro, I don't, you know what I mean? I don't think it's a play either. I don't know if it is or it isn't. I don't think that it is, but I don't really care. I know he's an informant, and whether he already is on his way to spending it. You know what I mean? So it's just something that's going to be spent 2-3 days later. We ain't even going to be talking about it. It's insignificant. I seen a lot of people that was doing the content on it. Respect everybody that was doing it. That's what you're supposed to do. To me, it wasn't no real need to jump out there and do any more content on that. It was plenty of it out there, and like I said, it ain't nothing that's gonna stick. Like anything else, it's gonna be. They're gonna spin it, make a joke about it, because it controls the narrative. So it doesn't, you know what I mean? But I think it did go viral. Um, he couldn't stop that from happening. You know what I mean? But he can minimize the damage. I think Diddy is brilliant, bro. I think Diddy played this. He played this in a way that I don't think that they thought he would have played it. It exposed a lot. It exposed a lot about him, but it exposed a lot about the industry. It exposed about a lot of people that were involved with him that are in the industry and how the industry works and how the industry is wired and how a lot of these people knew all along and what this is really about. Why did this happen? Diddy said, if you're gonna expose me, then I'm gonna expose you and possibly the entire industry. He played it brilliant because he did what they didn't think he would do. Because at the end of the day, he doesn't give a fuck about what I think, what you think, or what anybody else think, his family included. You know what I mean? Tough skin. This is their life. They probably understand that all of us, we have our own skeletons in the closet, and a lot of us will sit there and condemn someone to death, and we got this similar baggage in our closet, but you don't know about it. You know what I'm saying? You don't know about it, so you can't go in on me like I can go in on you. But the difference is they understand that. So I don't give a damn what you say. They criticize Jesus, right? And I'm no Jesus, so I'm going to just rock it out, take it all the way, and see what happens. And he got the lesser charges. And he probably won't do that much time. And when he get out, whew, man, the cost of snitching went up. The cost of snitching has went up. Yeah. Yesterday's snitch price is not today's snitch price. Do y'all hear me? Diddy about to go to the moon and back. Hey, Fifth, salute to my guy 50. Yo, yeah, Diddy coming. Yeah, Diddy coming, man. But he ain't messing with 50. 50 already on it. But yeah, man, he ain't tripping. He played that. He played that the best way he could possibly play that. He could have lied down, took a deal, all that shit. But a lot of what got exposed when it got exposed. And then at the end of the day, they were going to expose it no matter what on him. So it's like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? If he would have took a deal and they still would have found a way to expose a lot of what they had on him. That would have leaked. You know what I mean? So it was almost like he didn't really have a choice. That's what I believe, at least. You know what I mean? That's just my thoughts on it. Only Diddy knows what his move, what his play was, and did it go the way he wanted it to go? Did it or needed it to go? I believe it did. I believe this was a huge win for him and his family. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, y'all beat me up, y'all beat me down, but you couldn't break me. Y'all couldn't break me. This country loves breaking minorities, boy. Putting them front and center. And to shut us up, every now and then they'll put a Weinstein on the front screen. You know what I'm saying? They'll randomly throw us a bone. But who do we always see? Who we been seeing all 2025 be prosecuted for the world? Us. Us. All day. But we be too busy worried about what what's going on Clubhouse or TikToks and bullshit. These people are out here really playing with us, man. And they're getting good at it. Then they use us at us. Anywho, so this next clip I'm gonna play, because he just dropped it. Loose Cannon is baffled at No Jumper and calls out Pistol Pete, Fat Joe, right-hand man. Man, look, I don't understand why, like, I don't know, man. I know he working. I know that's what he doing and all that. But I just think I don't think doing this is smart. I just don't. These phone calls he keep involving himself in for the feds, all this shit, this Fed work he doing. I just don't think it's smart. You know what I'm saying? I don't see how they can give him any time cut or let him. I don't see how this happens. So you must be doing all this to minimize that number. You got to, because there's no way you walking up out of there in a year or two or even 5. Maybe 10. So you got to be doing all this to minimize that the bottom number, the bottom line number. I don't see him walking up out of there now. I don't see it. But let's hear what Loose Cannon talking about.
Yeah, that Fat Joe shit crazy, right? And by the way, you said something about Pistol Pete. Pistol Pete ain't standing by his side right now.
Oh, he's not?
Nah.
Okay, yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Because I heard you say that. That's the reason I wanted to tell you, because I know about who Pistol Pete's aligned with. So I was curious too to see if Pistol Pete would stand by his side. Right now, you know how vocal Pistol Pete is when somebody says something about Terror Squad.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he's not on the front line at all right now.
But that's good, because it's better not to say anything than and let it play out. You get what I'm saying? Because you don't want if the accusations is not true, and if it is true, then it's over with. You get what I'm saying?
It's the worst accusations I ever heard. So it's one or the other. It's somebody trying to tear him down, or it's true. They're bad. They're bad accusations, man.
Yeah, me and Pistol Pete had our words in the past with the big unisex.
So Pete, you know what I'm about to say. Sweetie! You talking?
Real quick, I just want to apologize to Shantae Cooper. Good morning, Queen. Usually I'm on it. Anybody in the chat that I did not speak to, good morning to all. I'm over here doing multiple things. Didn't mean to, not see you, shout you out, show you some love. I got nothing but love for y'all, man. But salute to everybody in the chat. Anybody I missed, my apologies.
Talking about all this stuff that you used to do, and you be popping it. Then I did some digging. You're not even the real Pistol Pete. Sugar Plum. You're not even who you say you are.
Dude, but at the end of the day, it's like...
Yeah, I remember.
I'm hoping he'd be a stand-up dude, because in that situation, he wasn't stand-up at all.
Nah, he wasn't.
He condoned certain things, even though he don't know, because he's on the East Coast.
Yeah.
The politics and things that people see is totally different out here. It's like on the West is totally different than what people would interpret on the East Coast, because they don't know what's going on.
Yeah, West Coast politics is a whole nother world, and if you're not tapped in with it, you couldn't even begin to understand it.
Yeah.
So yesterday. Yeah, they did the Adam and Wack show yesterday, right? And so they're doing this new thing now. They trying to. Adam's been scooped.
From a federal prison.
So Adam's been scooped with what happened with Full Extra and all the other stuff that happened in the past. So Adam's trying to step away from just speaking about LA politics, even though he said this plenty of times in the past. But
I definitely do. Given Life 706. Salute to Given Life 706. 100% correct. Says you always forget about me, bro. Always. And I don't even be meaning to do it. 100% correct. My apologies, family. I will never forget the shot you bought again. Always been showing love since day one. So my apologies. If there's anybody else out there that always be showing up, but I always miss you, please let me know, because it's not intentional. I promise you that.
They're doing this thing now where they're having an audition where they're gonna try to bring in a bunch of new hosts, and they're gonna do a live stream, like a 2-day live stream, and they're gonna battle out, like they're gonna have people on camera battling out to see who can battle on camera. And Wack was like, Adam said he didn't mind having ex members and shit on the show again, but Wack was like, nope, we ain't doing that. He was trying to push for it to have like nobody from that life on the show no more.
It is a no jumper contract to consistently work here for X number of months.
And then I just told you in the room, I said, yo, bro, the street nigga aspect of shit is played out right now. Everybody that's winning is regular Derek Degler
and rats.
Gomer Powell, background people. Right?
The fuck did he just say? The fuck did he just say? Can somebody please tell me in the chat what the fuck he just said?
They don't give a fuck. They put up on their jeans, a shirt, hat, and it's cool. They jump in the back of a black car with a hot chick, and they go background people.
Let's do that. Let's do exactly what
played out right now. Everybody that's winning is regular Derek Degler, Gomer Powell, background people.
Why he shit on himself like that? Nigga, that's crazy. I ain't never seen a nigga shit on himself like that. Wild. Wild.
Right? They don't give a fuck. They put up on their jeans, a shirt, hat, and it's cool. They jump in the back of a black car with a hot chick, and they go over here and do some shit. And I'm in full support of it. So whatever it is I need to do or I got to do, I'm in full support of it.
The question is, what should the general demographic be? Because I obviously have concerns about putting a bunch of different street dudes in here together. Obviously, we're going to have security. People are going to be searched.
It ain't even
why did Adam just sit there and
about street? Listen,
why he just sit there and play in our face like that? He's not comfortable or used to putting a whole bunch of black people in our street people or gang people in the. What are you talking about? That's all you ever do. That's all you ever do. You don't want to put his, though. You want to select the ones you put in there. I get it. I mean, shit, it is your business.
I'm going to be real. If you're a street dude, I'm going to keep it 100 with you right now. We already got the street dudes we want in here. That
what show?
On No Jumper.
Well, ex what?
Say that again?
Ex-employees? Like ex-employees?
Not ex-employees, like new ones. They trying to hire a bunch of squares and stuff now.
Yeah, so Adam is probably really getting a taste of his own medicine because at the end of the day, what he thought 4X wanted to do. 4X is a stand-up dude, so if somebody is smutting his name, he's going to have to do something because he has to go back to his neighborhood, and then a lot of people look up to him.
Well, it's not even that. Adam clowns people for not standing up for themselves, so it's like a lose-lose situation.
Yeah.
Hit that like button.
You know what I'm saying?
Like show me some love.
He's the one that kind of...
Please show me some love. I'm trying to get back. I'm trying to get deep into the algorithm. I got some content for y'all. It's exclusive. If you wasn't on Clubhouse the other day and you wasn't in that room listening, then you ain't heard the content I got. I got a lot of it too. I got like 2 hours of it. He said a lot in his audio too. He said a lot. Start off a little slow, I think, then it catches on. But hit that like button, man. Show me some love, man. Show your boy some love.
He puts the flame to the fire. You know what I'm saying? He does that a lot. But yeah, this 4Extra situation, I don't know if it's the fans that are turning on 4Extra, but what I've noticed is when the fans start turning, Adam starts turning. Even he's starting to say like bad stuff about 4Extra, like, oh, he don't listen, he don't really want to do content. He's not trying to strive for the same goals that he's trying to get. It's kind of messed up, bro. Same thing he did to you.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, outside of me,
What is
no
up with
jumper can
Adam?
make me.
Am I tripping or is Adam's leg bleached? Am I tripping? What's going on with his leg? Can y'all? When it get there, tell me what is going on with that leg? Or am I tripping? Is that the lighting or what? What is that? What is it?
We use that as a stepping stone for our TV show.
Yeah.
So when it came down to our personality and stuff like that, that's what made us. When it came down to 4X's, his personality, that's what made him. 4X's when
the fans made y'all. The fans made both of you.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, we both fan favorites. So it's like he's saying things and trying to give aspirations and goals on things that he sees, but at the end of the day, it's like we live in two different worlds. You get what I'm saying?
Not the tattoo.
I want to strive for greatness. I want him to be
spotted.
the best that he can be. You get what I'm saying? I want him to create.
He's a star, man. He's a
yeah,
star for sure.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
So, that's cool, but I think that Adam, certain things shouldn't be said on camera. You get what I'm saying? And when you compare me to Hitler and stuff like that, you just completely
You're making the fans turn on people.
Yeah, but when you do certain things and say things like that, that's really like the lowest of low, because it's never ever have I really smutted Adam.
No,
you did something, some jabs and stuff like that, but I can really go deep and low.
So you select the politic on who you go in on? I thought everybody can get it. You know what I'm saying? Why is it? No, I'm not trying to play the race card thing. I'm just trying to call it out how we see it. It seems like everybody shows the white boy tremendous, like unbelievable, unlimited, unwavering love. Like there's nothing you can do to make you not disrespect that man. It's like y'all hold him to the highest regards. But when it come to your own people, you know, you do the shit y'all do. It's wild to me. So you select the politicking on who you gonna get at like that. All right.
Nah, you don't be doing. If anything, in my opinion, you've said nothing but praise for Adam, man.
That part.
But shout out to Back on Fig, AD, T-Real, Smack, and all of them.
They doing Power 106 now. You know that? They doing Power 106.
Yeah. Is that Lush, little cousin? Like, who is that? Can somebody tell me in the chat? Is that person related to Lush?
Of course. Shout out to DJ Charisma. Shout out to everybody that's phone about to go off, the content about to do it. Shout out to 4Extra. Stay, keep your head up, King. I'm gonna be on doing some more podcasts later on. But shout out to Misguided. Shout out to IBM Hoodlum. Shout out to my whole IBM team. You know what it is. Shout out to my wife too. She's a blessing.
Yeah, better keep your head up, Kenny.
Yup. Yeah, keep your head up, King. This shit is Comedy Central. The fakest shit I've ever witnessed in my life, bro. This shit is amazing. This shit's amazing to me, man. Salute, man. Salute to the chat, man. Salute to Sharice, the Mills family for the content. Salute to the Mills family for the content. You know what I'm saying? So this portion of the live, I'm sorry, it won't be video, of course not, right? Audio, Clubhouse. I was in there the other day. CS2 Back was in rare form. You know how he do it. You know how he do it. So he in there talking. He said a whole lot. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm not even going to hold this up. We're going to get right to this content. WWE in its finest. Golly. Rock bottom and all that. Elbow, the super elbow to the solar plex. Pow. You pass out and you start flopping. Fake. You're the heel. I'm the whatever the other one is. I don't even know. 'Cause it's been since I was a kid when I watched wrestling, but shit's fake. Yeah, but it's bad fake. Like it's really bad fake. Like it's not even good no more. Fake. Shit is crazy, man. Forcing us to go watch content from people like Seti Nash because it's so fake and bad. Golly. Where's Point Shoot at when you need him? Salute to Point Shoot. Where are you at? Oh, he did just drop something too. I ain't watched it. Salute to Point Shoot. That's my guy. Salute to Munchie B. the mayor. Holding his ground. Getting to that bag. Staying tunnel vision. Not letting these suckers playing. Shantae Cooper in the building. Loose. Should have said his wife first. Oh, he should have said his wife first, then everybody else. Yeah. I mean, he could have, but he could have did it last but not least. You know what I mean? Either way, you know what I'm saying? I think at that point he was just freestyling, man. You know what I'm saying? I beat him up, but I don't, in that moment, I ain't really tripping. You know what I'm saying? First to last, as long as he said it. It would have been fucked up if he didn't say it. It'd been fucked up if he would have said, I'll talk to you later, GG. Oh, shit. Turtle would be fucked up. Bruh. That nigga wouldn't be getting no more packages. Can we get them badges in the chat, please? I need them badges. Put them badges in the chat, please. Please. And hit that like button like you like something. Stand on the media. We in the building. We reminiscing around here, man. You know what I mean? So, we're going to get to the content. Fuck it. Let's just get to the content, man. Y'all don't want to hear me, right? Fucking who am I? I'm just a YouTuber. Look at Steffi working the chat. You go, girl. You go, girl. Giving life 706 is in the building on that powder. On vacation. Damn. No, I'm just playing. He didn't say that. Hey, I'm telling you, these dab pens are amazing. If you smoke marijuana, go get you a dab pen. You'll think you're welcome. You'll thank me later. Let me get them badges. Let's go.
They relocated up to Boise area.
It's up here in CDA, close to the Spokane, Washington border.
Who is that talking?
Oh,
It's
she
Whitney.
out here. Whitney out here?
What the fuck are you doing over here, Whitney? Where you been?
I've been in Idaho.
Hear them badges,
Yeah,
baby.
I mean, look, I'm just saying, bro.
When you came, so
I'm just saying, Lou. Like, I know it be news, but bro, we really should run a marathon, and we probably need to start exposing it, bro. We need to put a mirror in front of our people's face because it ain't stopped to slow down, bro.
Yeah, cause then these young niggas, man, they got the YN.
No tunnel vision.
Can't blame the young niggas because we was doing it when we was young.
I don't know how I missed that comment though. No, Steffi, wow. No tunnel vision for Munchie. No. Damn. My bad, Munch. I ain't even catch that. My apologies, but that's funny. That was a good catch because I didn't catch that. My apologies, babe. Yeah, salute to my guy.
And now we old niggas, so it ain't start with them.
Definitely start with them for sure.
You know, shit. Everybody be screaming Nipsey like Nipsey didn't get shot by another nigga from his streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being real. I'll just be like, all right.
So wait, so you agree with the Charleston White rhetoric when he be trying to go after the gangs and shit? Like how you be saying like them niggas is bad for the community?
That's a fact. Nigga, I come from it. Hey, listen, bro, let me tell y'all way out this shit is. You know, I sit back and I think about it now, right? You'll have a motherfucker, right? They shot the homie, right? They don't know who shot the homie. They don't know who. So you know what niggas will do? We'll go hit every gang around us.
Wait, what?
Yeah, this is how it works. So they shot the homie. He don't know who shot him. Niggas pull up, got down. So now niggas will go hit 5 different gangs. Right then, nigga, we'll leave, go 5 different ways. Boom, 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 we come back, we done killed 3, 4 niggas, shot 12 niggas. 3, 4 dead. Now watch this. Those 5 gangs don't know it's us, right? So now they shot the homie. They retaliate on another 3, 4 gangs just to try to cover. Bro, all of it is stupid as a motherfucker. Majority of these gang rules, when I found out that the Paru beef started over a nigga stealing a leather jacket, I said, Wack, you are following a movement that was created by niggas with a 6th grade education. That doesn't make any sense. Bro, you hear me tell niggas I'm not a gangbanger. I tell niggas this all the time. Like, bro, I'm not a gangbanger. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
You said the nigga
It's
had
dumb as fuck.
Well, you said the niggas that started the gangs had a 6th grade education?
Bro, this is a fact. And then what's crazy is some of the legendary names, right? These niggas was in prison fucking with homosexuals.
Wait, what?
They was using heroin. This real shit. Niggas talk, okay, Tukey. Everybody talk about Tukey Williams. Hey, bro, let me tell you something, bro. These niggas glorify shit. Tukey got shermed out, went into a liquor store owned by some Asian people, a real family, and killed all of them for no reason. What kind? That's gangster? You respect that? Fuck no.
Nah, that ain't definitely ain't no
That's
gang.
what I'm trying to tell you. All this shit be some bullshit. Selective politicking. All of it. GD, Larry Hoover, he's a rat. The other nigga's a rat. Everybody rat.
Wait, Larry Hoover told?
Bro, we got his paper. I can send you some shit right now. Fuck you up.
Let me tell y'all what's crazy, right? Because I didn't double listen to it. That night I was recording it. I was half-assed listening to it too, but I did catch a lot of this stuff right here and other parts. But what blew me away when I first heard this, that room was packed. By the way, it was a bunch of people in that room when they were doing that. It was so many people that come from the communities that he's just disrespecting. Just spewing nothing but hate, downgrading, degrading. They just listening, and he's talking about some of them in the room. He's talking about their loved ones, our loved ones, his own loved ones. He comes from that, and listen to the hate that he spews. I don't hear him say nothing about the KKK. I could respect it if he kept it fair across the board. But why you don't call out none of these other organizations that do the same exact thing? They gang bang in a different way. But he comes from that. And he sits in a room full of people that come from that. And they just sit there. And they crack jokes. It's funny to them. And I'm talking to the owners of that spot. And all them other people that's in the room. And I looked in the chat. I didn't see a lot of people, offended. This shit is wild to me, man. That this nigga can do this and don't know it go unchecked. In the face of people that have families that come from what he's talking about.
Ain't ran it yet. Nigga on the witness list, all that. Nigga got shot up, told everything, right? All these motherfuckers running around. All the street gang shit is some bullshit. And really, they real cowards. I'm going to tell you why. They only tough when it's a group of them. I line up, this on my mama, bro. Any 10 active gang members, and I line up 10 non-gang members. Head up. I bet you they'll beat the fuck out of them. This real shit. They only a threat because they come a bunch of them. It's nothing about the shit significant. Nothing about the shit is nothing to it. When the last time you seen me with a nah, bro? It's just what's real.
Yo,
They get
do you think
mad
a
at
lot of
me.
the gang banging niggas be bullies too? Like they like to prey on niggas that's
They
weaker
really
and
put that's what they do. Cause they can't read, they can't write. They frustrated with their motherfucking self. So that's what they do.
but see, you in your environment, so that's all you know. So you saying you got older, you like
That ain't all I
so
know. You a motherfucking
no,
lie.
I'm saying growing up.
Fuck
I'm
out
saying
of here,
growing up.
boy. I'd have been around the
Not now,
world
nigga. I'm
7
saying
times.
you multi-millionaire now. I'm saying
Hey,
growing up,
hey,
that's all you
bro.
knew.
And let me just remind y'all, by the way, he's the police, been the police for years now, y'all. What he's saying right now is how he really feels. This is how he really feels. He ain't gangbanged since the day he got pulled over in Wheeler, Texas. Or whenever he caught the case that flipped him. And probably stopped gangbanging before then, to be real with you, since he got out of jail. He played a role. But how he really feel is what he's saying in this audio, man.
Hey, bro, let me explain something to you. I done lived out of my neighborhood longer than I lived in my neighborhood. Get the fuck out of here. My children ain't got no gang names. They ain't had no sidewalks in front of their house.
There we go with
they
that
educated. They don't know nothing about that shit.
There he go with that shit.
All the fuck I know my ass.
No, I'm saying growing up, not now. Hell no, you advanced.
Bro,
I'm
listen
saying,
out of me. That's what they got. And from 16 to 22, I was doing my last stint of time. I started doing time at 12. So they got them years out of me. Motherfucker told me the other day, Wack, if a nigga didn't put in work till his mid-30s, he ain't solid. I said, yeah, you sound like one of them goofy niggas who started the game.
well, yeah.
Put the gang in front of your children. Like, bro, it's real shit. I think niggas are just
So
scared.
you saying a lot of the niggas be deadbeats and shit?
99% of them.
99? God damn.
This a fact. If you still in the street gang banging, 99% of them is deadbeats. It's
crazy.
a fact. Now, your dudes who are gang members, I can't never stop being that as long as I'm in the state of California or the United. Want to act like
He kept going
because
in
I'm this and because
the
I don't
matrix.
do that, or I live over here, I forgot. Them other niggas still ain't forgot. I'm just not a gangbanger. I don't give a fuck what color you got on. I don't care about none of that kind of shit, bro. You see, they be mad at me. He does business with the Crips. I do business with human beings, weirdo.
That shit be segregating. Niggas be segregating their blessings
Man.
and shit.
See, what it is with me, they just can't control me. You can't tell me what I can and can't do. You know why, Lou? Because I know how to gangbang if that's what you want to do. Oh, I was good at doing it. I had to tell the other nigga, you're a failed gangbanger. You got shot in the head and lost your vision. You failed. You got caught you doing life. You failed. You in a wheelchair. You see, a failed gangbanger is a motherfucker that you got caught. I ain't got no bullets in me, knock on wood. Got all my functions. I'm free. I survived it and got out of it. But them failed gangbangers who already done lost some shit, they want you to stay in it a little longer so you could be like them.
So like
It's
some
why
misery loves company ass shit.
I tell the kids to go to the police academy or the military, or trade school. I tell them, look at this nigga, he 58, pushing a basket. You want to be like that? Don't listen to nothing these niggas talking about. Go be the police, nigga. Go over there and do that. Because if not, you're going to stand here with these niggas until the police catch you or they tell on you. So I'm just saying, we really need to start running content on our motherfucking self. This is a fact. Everybody want to talk about what the white man doing. Why we can't talk about what we doing?
See, but that's the problem, though. Everybody is having them discussions, but you're not. When you having those discussions about what the white man doing? Whenever we see you with the white man, you tap dancing in your tap shoes. You know what I'm saying? But you dare to sit in a room with these people and try to lecture us on what we need to do. Boy, you ain't a part of this fraternity no more. You the feds. FBI. You investigate us. We're not the same, bro. Don't speak for us.
Because niggas scared. They scared of a bunch of illiterate motherfuckers who can't even fight you back with the most powerful tool you got, your mind and your speech. Should no civilian ever be scared of a gangbanger? Y'all got the biggest gang in the world, the police. No civilian should be scared of a gangbanger. Listen, it could be 200 gangbangers. 2 police cars pull up, all of them run.
That's crazy.
Who the hardest? Who the hardest? I mean, let's talk about it. No.
That's crazy you think about it. So you saying like they'll see like they so-called enemy from a different hood and ready to crash
They gonna
out,
kill everybody. Look, I seen a Mexican lady the other day say, all you 18th streets and Florencias, you big ass fucking barrios, where y'all at with ICE? We don't see y'all. But y'all killing each other? She right. Niggas got everything under the sun. AKs, ARs, switches. You don't see now one of them using none of that shit against ICE. Why not? Because they only... That's why. So, Lou, it's information out there everywhere, every state. Why we ain't talking about when we shooting?
Because
We
so
do.
desensitized to that shit. It's like regular scheduled programming. Like we kind of been indoctrinated to like, all right.
You don't think that need to be corrected?
No, I ain't gonna lie. That is kind of crazy to think about it. Nigga just
listen to these submissive. These niggas are so. In my generation, I'm sorry. It wasn't no submissive shit like this going on, man. It's sad to see. It's real sad to see. Just so submissive. Watch, you gonna listen to this, and these people, you can tell that some of this shit they don't even agree with, but they don't want to upset CS2 back. They don't want cases put on them, so they just be submissive.
We normalize that shit.
We'll debate the Proud Boys all day, but won't say nothing about them little black boys that's killing other people all day.
Muddy in the building.
Talk.
You know.
Real talk.
I just tell the truth about it. See, they can't argue with me because I come from it in a real way. I know everything y'all do.
Why do you think all these dudes in hip hop's getting Ricos trying to be like extra way? These are street dudes, but why they like so caught up into the street shit? Like, I don't
Badges
get it.
in the chat, please.
Okay, the Rico was created for the Italian mobs and shit like that. Okay, when the last time you heard about the mobs functioning?
They all transitioned.
No, they're over with. They're done.
Oh, it's over?
Okay, then it went down to the drug crews, the Freeway Ricks, the BMFs, all this shit. When the last time you heard a real big drug crew openly, publicly out moving? You don't. They took them down. Now they're dealing with the low hanging fruit, the common gang members. They started up at the top. You don't hear nothing about no fucking Gambino family, a fucking Italian
None of that
mob.
shit.
They took them
Wait,
down.
so
It's
why?
over.
So why niggas be trying to emulate the mob shit and all the mob
Because
shit?
they I just told you they got a 7th grader. Why you think I got the fuck away from that shit? I said you niggas is running into a fire that you just saw burnt everybody.
And what's crazy,
Hell no.
if they took the Italian mob down and they was way more organized than us,
Bro,
what you think they gonna do to black gang?
Listen, bro. I'm telling you why they dealing with rappers. Now they saying your rap label is a gang, organized crime. Bro, they ain't got nobody else to take down. They started from the top. When the last time you heard of a drug crew like BMF or any of the ones we had back in the day? Where they at? You got niggas selling they little dope, but you ain't got nobody running around talking about nigga with the BA boys and niggas like them BA boys getting. You're going to the feds for 30 years.
Automatic.
They didn't took them down, so now what's left? The common street gang, the little gang member in the projects, the rappers.
Real talk.
That's what they doing.
But I thought a lot of the street dudes try to use hip hop to try to like transition, and these niggas brought the street shit to hip hop and kind of destroy hip hop and rap and shit with
Bro,
all
they
these
use
Ritos.
hip hop to get some money to run back to the hood, to brag about it, and strengthen the gang.
Who's some dudes in hip hop you respect? Like, yo, these dudes from the streets and they transition well. Like, I know you did.
Jay-Z, Top Dog, Birdman, because these is dudes that they don't deal with the street. They from the streets. They just don't deal with it. They deal with it how they want to deal with it. Top Dog just sent me today. He said, bro, I got about 150 people that want some boxes of your diapers. Could we donate them to my projects? They just named the street in the projects Imperial after Top Dog, right? He goes over there, he take Rihanna and all kind of people, sets up a stage in the projects. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna send them dice. See, this is what we do. You know, I'm gonna send them over there.
Wait, so why these
Right.
niggas ain't transitioned? Like, y'all got the blueprint. You got
Why
your own
what
diaper
niggas
company.
ain't what niggas you talking? Bro, it's not a lot. Bro,
I'm saying, why these niggas ain't looking up to y'all like, yo, this the blueprint. We need to emulate these
the
niggas.
the majority is always going see if they can control you, you the homie. If they can't, they talk about you. But they ain't gonna come tell you that because they know what you about. You get what I'm saying? So you out here killing, right? Hey Lou, listen, bro. I know a lot of y'all that said they gonna kill this nigga one day. He don't give a fuck. He tell niggas where he at. Lou, I come from it. I was one of the ones. Oh yeah, I know, nigga. I got a double bunk bed in hell if it's one on fire. Ain't no changing that. I didn't put in too much work.
Damn.
Too much work, right? This a fact. This was real, right? This is why you don't see niggas come playing with me. They'll talk, but you know when they go over there and say, man, what's up? They know what they tell them? But when that nigga called me today, he say, Wack, I tell him, y'all go playing with that nigga, he gonna kill you. And his crew don't do no talking. And when the killing started, it ain't gonna stop. Hope you got enough money to move everybody to the next country. See, they know. Don't get it fucked up. I'm not a gangbanger. But it's just like an old military vet. Go fucking with him, you gonna see what he know how to do. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I will entertain my evil. No problem. I'm not like my father was a dope fiend. You know, they take that hit and they chasing that high every time. My high was violence. You know what I'm saying? This is a fact. I had to come to grips with myself like an alcoholic or a dope fiend did so he could keep from relapsing. So these little niggas, if it's a bunch of them, here they come. They can't read, they can't write, they don't know how to get no money, but they get 30 deep and they'll go fuck with an innocent person over here because you can overpower. I mean, that's nothing like that is respectful. Period. You know, growing up, I was never into drive-bys, none of that shit. I had a clique. My clique came before my neighborhood. It's still like that today. We went and got our man. Ain't no pulling up and it's a group of people. Nigga is our man out there. We would look that man in his eyes, and then you explode his mind and snatch his soul. If you ain't doing that, and we caught you doing a drive-by around us, nigga, we was gonna get you out of here. The fuck you just shooting down a motherfucking crowd? What the fuck kind of shit? That's some coward ass shit.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy. You get your goddamn ugly ass on.
I need y'all to tell me in the chat what movie and scene that was that CS2 was acting like he really we own that. What movie and scene was that from? Can anybody figure it out and put it in the chat for me? Let's go. Oh fuck, I messed up.
But if that's your man right there, bruh, and he did something, right? Go get your man. I'm gonna respect it. But all that pulling up, hanging out the window, and all that, fuck all that, bro.
So what? Where did Suge Knight fuck up at? Cause you know that he had $100 million
Suge Knight was
company at
never
one
a
point.
gangster. Suge Knight was never, ever, ever a gangster. Listen, bro, ain't no nigga his age growing up in Compton gangbanging gonna make it to college. Our college is the penitentiary. Show me another nigga that came up his era that was gangbanging that made it to college. No, he wasn't no gang member, no gangster like that, bro. When the nigga got money, the gangster squeezed him. He went over there and told them niggas, I need a team around me. And he paid them. Mob James put the initial team around him. This is why they used to
So
punk
Mob James was the muscle. He was like more just the business.
Oh, my mama,
the
Mob
street.
James he turned into a rat eventually. But Mob James definitely was the muscle. Bunch Real, Timmy Rue, them is all Mob James' little brothers. Same mama, same daddy. He brought all that to the table over there. Shit, nigga, you can't find no
So how he
story.
have $100 million company and then that shit just like what he was doing wrong? Like what he was
Because
fucking up at?
listen, you get these motherfucking derelict, stupid motherfuckers. Bro, Chris Brown effect. Nigga, we trying to run from it and they run into it.
Wait. When you say Chris Brown effect, you mean like a nigga that's trying to be around gangs too late?
Bro, Chris Brown coming, a nigga out of Virginia dancing and singing. He get a couple $100 million, now he want a gangbang. The fuck is that nigga? We trying to get the fuck away from this shit. We ain't trying to run to the shit. We trying to run away from this shit. Ain't no motherfucking graffiti where I live at, nigga.
I don't know. Y'all is crazy. Like it sounds like y'all be just starting a whole lot of problems. What's going on with the shooting in Idaho?
I don't know what she talking about. We ain't starting problem. We talking about solving the problem.
No,
I'm talking about
Everybody
the shooting
want to
in
talk
Idaho.
about the
That's the
shooting.
caption.
Now you want to talk about the shooting in Idaho? That ain't got no effect on the shooting where we at every day. Niggas
But
be
that's
scared to
not the
talk about their
title.
own people. Yo, lady, listen. This is another problem with women.
My
Sometimes
name
y'all
is
don't know how
Miss
to
Shay My
stand your
Love.
place.
I'm not condemned under no women and no
But
laws. That's not
sometimes
gonna work
y'all don't
on
know how to
me.
stand your
And
place.
Wack, you know
You
who
hear
I
two
am.
men.
I don't have a
You
place
hear
under
two
you. I
men
have a
having a
father.
conversation.
I have a father.
But you hear two men having a
Two
conversation.
men. We are on a panel that I got invited to. Don't invite me
This
here if I
is
can't
room.
speak because
This
you a
blue
man.
room.
Invite your
What is
assy
you
ass in here.
Yeah,
Who invited you?
that's why our man left in
Exactly.
the
Don't
first
invite me here and don't pull me up on
Who
the panel. I
invited
don't
you? Who
know.
invited
But
your
Get
funky
your ass
ass?
out of here.
in a
You can
setup.
leave quietly, but
Don't put me in a setup. Y'all get me up out of here. Don't ever invite
you
me
get
nowhere where I
yourself
can't
the
speak.
fuck up out of
Fuck is
here.
you talking about? Fuck is you talking about?
Get yourself up
Fuck
out
is
of
you
here.
talking about? Yeah, all that. Whatever you see and say.
Listen, she ain't got no man at home. It's Sunday. The pastor wouldn't even get a bitch no play. So now she trying to get some attention from us. Shit crazy. Yeah, you know,
No,
Suge was never
Wack was really breaking this shit down though. He was talking about his
They
young
don't want to
lady.
hear
He was
about
talking
us,
about
bro.
sixth graders and
They
shit.
rather talk about the dude that ain't black in Idaho. They don't want to talk about us. We don't never want to talk about us. Yeah, she come in. I hate to say it, but that's how shit be happening in homes that shouldn't happen. Catch a nigga with a bad day, he told you 10 times to lower your tone and you keep going. Now we got a domestic violence. The kids done seen some shit they shouldn't see because you want to come off your motherfucking mic talking crazy to two men who ain't did or said nothing wrong to you. Got your key, baby? That's crazy. But yeah, Suge was never.
Who is gonna have a DV case with her?
Hold on, let her finish the Suge Knight
No,
part, 'cause
that's
that
real.
ain't
No,
wild.
ladies, listen. I know it sounds fucked up, but like men have to understand women. I know if my woman's cramping, leave her the fuck alone. You get what I'm saying? Like, women got to know just because you got a mouth and can talk, don't mean you should say certain shit to a man because that shit, whether it's right or wrong, at least I'm not going in the backyard with a barking dog trying to antagonize you. I'm gonna get bit. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, sir.
That's it. I ain't saying he right, but goddamn it, I'm gonna tell you what you doing wrong. That's all I'm saying.
Hey,
And what
Wack.
she just did, I've seen get a bunch of people killed and shot and sent to jail. Niggas that came out of the club. It's a little problem. And this nigga know he with his girl. It's three niggas, his gun in the car. So he telling the nigga, hey, brother, it's cool. My bad. Wasn't nobody, I didn't mean nothing by it. It's cool. Right? And here she in the back. Fuck that bitch ass nigga. Bitch, this two men talking. This man know his pistol in the car is three. That lady right there grew up without a daddy. Because if she had a daddy in the house, she in. But no, my daughter know you bet not challenge no motherfucking man physically in no way. Period. That's going to lead to your daddy going to the penitentiary. We all got a place. But yeah, Suge wasn't a gangbanger like that, but he got the money and he put the
Wack,
gangbangers
this shit
around him.
do sound like this shit come down to who the smartest though, because the fact that
There you
these
go.
niggas is making all this money and then you still you still doing your shit and there's a lot of niggas locked up behind
No,
this
look
shit,
at
man.
Jay-Z. Jay-Z was the artist when Suge was on top. Jay-Z come from the ghetto, selling
He
dope.
come from the projects,
Yeah,
Marcy Projects.
struggling. He was the artist, but guess what? Jay-Z was getting away from niggas. Suge, huh? Yeah, Suge was over there trying to join the niggas. Man, this nigga would literally pull up in the ghettos. Hey, my nigga, we going to the club tonight. Get 10, 15 of your homies, pull up. And to go to a Beverly Hills club with 100 niggas who ain't never left the projects.
What?
I swear to God. It's real shit.
Well, he used to pull up 100 deep to with a bunch
Man,
of
hey,
project
bro.
niggas,
Listen, bro.
and he couldn't control them either, huh?
No, he can't control them because we know the truth. Look, bro. When we walked away from Suge, that's when he started getting hands put on him. You ain't never known Suge to, bro, Suge is in jail right now. I want you to tell me why is Suge in jail right now?
Did that nigga run a nigga over?
He in jail right now because he was scared to fight. Bone, y'all know Bone. Y'all done watch him in movies.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
been in
yeah.
100 movies.
I seen that documentary, Bachelor
Brooklyn's
Party, back in the day. Yeah.
Brooklyn's finest motherfucking
Training Day.
training day. That's Bone. Bone wanted to squabble, nigga. Get out. You was just talking that shit. He fired on Suge. Get out, nigga. Bone was by himself. Nigga, Suge is doing 28 years and killed his homeboy because he was scared to get out and fight. But yet, if he go to a awards party with 80 niggas, now he tough as a motherfucker. I'm just saying, bro.
Wow.
You know how many times I told Suge, hey, bro, we ain't here to do that. We ain't here to do that. That's what we ain't finna do. We ain't here to do that. We here to have a meeting. Just because the homies is deep, nigga. Like, bro, he would do that shit. We get deep, now he want to, fuck you, nigga. Everybody go to jail, get shot but you. You done got a lot of niggas smoke. Big Jake dead. All kind of niggas dead because you did some stupid shit because niggas was around.
Wow. Hey, Wack, on the Suge thing, was it true about that J Prince Suge Knight Irv Gotti they was gonna start their own distribution and shit?
Hey, bro, that's just them niggas talking. That wasn't gonna never happen. You got a bunch of niggas that don't respect one another. Suge don't respect J Prince, right? J Prince and Irv could have did it, but the Suge mix in there wasn't gonna never happen.
Suge was gonna do some dumbass sell solid.
Yeah, it never happened.
Yeah.
They don't like each other. I watched Suge kick J Prince square off in his ass. It's a fact. See, remember, I'm one of one. I'm the only nigga like me from the generation that know the shit I know. I'm a threat. You notice when I get to saying shit, niggas go, they get quiet over there. I know you niggas truths. I done seen you niggas get robbed, booked, slapped up, ran down the street, spit on, and didn't do nothing. It's real shit.
Hey,
You see Suge got to fucking with me again. I warned him. He kept talking. I put them pictures up. He didn't got quiet. Because he know what's coming after them pictures. Now I'm going to expose why you that little.
Wait, why you that little? What happened?
Shit, you ain't damn nigga ever seen Suge that little. You ain't no damn fool. That nigga been diabetic all his life. He been big all his life. 300 plus all his life.
Somebody said in the chat, A's, what?
Yeah, I exposed it. I put the pictures up. Yeah, see, he wondered how I'm getting these photos. How I'm getting shit.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I be seeing that shit. They be like, how the fuck, what? Niggas just be reaching out to you just out of nowhere.
I mean, listen, if I want it, I'm going to go find it. But whenever people hear a back and forth with me, people hear the YouTube, the world of YouTube is everywhere, right? It didn't happen to people on Clubhouse. Nigga be coming in here playing because he think I don't know him. Whenever you talk to me, you're going to the YouTube streets. My media team follows me around. You're going. And guess what? That baby mama you violated, that cousin who you stole his money, that neighbor that don't like you, they hear you because they follow me. And they DM me say, that dude name is Damian Thomas. He lives over here and he did this and he told on this nigga and they give me everything on you. This is a fact. 80% of the shit come from the people that know you. I don't think, people be wanting some clout, but then they be forgetting. I don't think they realize, hey, boy, they're going to hear you and somebody that don't like you is going to give me everything on you. Then they say, he the police. No, nigga, this shit is public record.
Police nigga, where the paperwork at?
This should be public record for real. Freeway Rick, I hated to do it to him. He came playing with me on Vlad. I say, Rick, I fuck with you. I defended you on the police shit, but a nigga had to work you told on some Ohio shit. Yeah, Wack, you wrong for that. I'm not wrong. Where'd it work? I ain't got it because I don't want it now. If you want me to go get it, I'll go get it. He dared me to go get it. I went and got it. I ran it today. That's you. You ratted. That's you right there, right? They called me. Why you do Rick? Nigga, no. Why did Rick call me on FaceTime live on Vlad and he know? Like, bro, don't play with me like that. I can go get it.
Hey, Wack, I remember you was giving me some game a while ago about the 48 Laws of Power and how niggas be trying to overstep the master and shit.
Never outshine the master.
Do you think that should apply to Diddy? And who do you think the master was?
The liquor company.
Diageo.
Yeah, the liquor company. I mean, Diddy's always had a handler. His first handler was Clive Davis.
He's always had a handler.
Oh, Clive was with Diddy's first handler?
That's his first handler. Yeah,
So
he's
what's the
always had
handler?
a handler.
People be, because I know you didn't be, I know you in the industry for a
No,
minute.
you got certain people got handlers. Like, listen, the people you see go all the way up to the top, you be like, damn, how they getting all these opportunities? Them is the handlers. You got some people that they get up there, but it's like, you know, they shit just kind of got a roof to it. Them the people that just really hustled, made a few smart moves and got it. You know, they wasn't approachable like that. But if you follow Diddy, right when the music fizzled out, they moved him in the merch, Sean John. When that fizzled out, they moved his ass in the media, Revolt, right? And then he was making the bands and all this shit. And then they gave him the liquor. The liquor made him feel like he was back in the music game. So it was supposed to have been over after Ciroc, but he cried and didn't want to let it go. So they moved him into that other liquor. When it was time to shut that down, for them to move that liquor and do what they gonna want, he say, fuck that, I ain't going nowhere. I got enough money now where I'm bigger than y'all. And then they taught his ass a lesson. And nigga, you bit the hand that been feeding you.
Damn. Wait, so with the 48 laws of power never outshine the master, who is the master in the Kanye West situation, in your opinion?
Kanye is the only unique situation. That's my brother. But if he don't slow down, they're gonna kill him. Just that simple. That's a fact, nigga. If he doesn't slow, he know we had this conversation. You ain't noticed Kanye been slowing his ass down? Yeah. I said, look, bro. I said, listen, bro. They came at you with all they had. They damn near broke you, froze your accounts, took it all from you. You double back, beat them in the lawsuits, took control of Lee's Yeezy, took control of your catalog, and started this financial group. They tried to break you when you was at 2 billion. You come back 2.77, nigga, in full control. Now it's Yeezy by itself. Ain't no company could say we walking away to tarnish him. Everything by itself. They tried that and you survived it. It's only one thing they can do now to shut you down.
Killing.
Kill you or put you in prison.
So wait. So I ain't gonna lie, this kind of crazy because so you think that same shit apply to Michael Jackson? They killed him with Sony and all that. He owned 50% of Sony.
I mean, bro, listen, Bill Cosby, all of them. Listen, bro. Look, black people are in position to be successful. We are not in position to dictate.
Damn, say that again.
Black people are in position to be successful. We are not in position to dictate up there, not yet. They put us in position to dictate to our people down here. But when it comes to the financial and all the oils and all that type of shit, oh no. Ye know it. That's why when you hear him call himself the Messiah or the Jesus, that's what he know, because he know he eventually gonna be
crucified.
Yo, Wack, what the fuck? Yo, Lou, y'all wildin'.
This shit good. Hold on, boy. Cause listen, bro, he breaking down the 48 laws of power.
Bro, have you realized that Kanye has slowed the fuck down?
Yeah, I definitely realized that shit.
Bro, he's the only one that survived it. Ain't nobody else ever survived it. Even Don King, they fucked him up.
Wait, what happened to Don?
Nigga, what? Where he at?
That nigga up like 300 million. Chilling.
Where Don at? Where last time you seen Don King promoting? Where is that?
He put up.
You get what I'm saying? Don King lives off his catalog right now.
Wait, so all these dudes you named, so you saying, but with Suge Knight, he did the self-sabotage. He didn't even outshine the master. He self-sabotaged his shit.
Well, Suge, what he did, yes, he did. He had a handler too.
Wait, who was Suge handler?
The same handler Dr. Dre got.
Jimmy Iovine?
Hey, you have it. You notice you don't see Dre ever go against Iovine. Listen to me, bro. Dre Beats.
I ain't gonna lie, nah, this some next level shit right here. I ain't gonna
Dre
lie.
Beats was supposed to have been a tennis shoe. That's what Dre wanted. Iveen took it and did what he did with it. Now let's rewind it. When Iveen walked away, when he walked away from Suge, after Suge got rid of Dre, who gave Iveen his first budget? I mean, who gave Dre his first budget? Iveen. Suge did the firm. It flopped. I mean, Dre did the firm. It flopped. I love the firm, but it flopped. Who gave him another budget? Iveen. Nigga, where was Aftermath, 50 Cent, Eminem, all that go to? Where'd it go to? Interscope. Who was running Interscope? Iveen. Who is Dre's partners with Dre Beats? Who negotiated all that? Iveen. Who made sure Suge couldn't get back into the game? Iveen. Have you ever
Damn.
heard Dre in any way challenge or say anything that's the opposite of Iveen in your life?
Never. That's crazy you saying this shit.
Hey, yo,
What the
Wack,
fuck?
after 50 said something about Jimmy Iovine, the same thing kind of happened. You think 50 made
What did he say? I don't remember what 50 said.
Remember 50 was like fuck Jimmy Iovine. He said that in like after Curtis came out and shit. He was wilding on Interscope before I self-destruct him.
Okay, and guess what? And
Yeah,
that
blackball.
see 50 had enough money. All 50 did was lean on his touring and went and created something independent of music. If 50 would have tried, listen, bro, Game disrespected Iveen. If it wasn't, shout out to Jimmy Iovine. If it wasn't for Iovine, I would have never had my shot with the game. My shot only came because they blackballed him and I had to take him indie.
That's crazy.
Wait. So is cause who is cause I know people be talking about Leor Cohen, right? Who's his people that he's handler to? Jay-Z?
Leor's handler to Kevin Lyles.
Oh.
Okay, you know the label 300?
Yes. Yep, that's it.
That's Leor. Who did he put in control of it? Kevin Lyles. Where did Leor go? Transition from Def Jam to
To
YouTube.
YouTube.
Now, what became detrimental with music? YouTube. All the artists over there, Migos, Thug, Meg Thee Stallion, they were big sensations. Where? YouTube. They sell motherfucking 300 for 400 million, right? Boom. Right? Now you gotta pay attention. They only sold the company because they knew it was coming. What was it? A year after they sold the company, here come the bitch. Kevin Lyles raped me. Pay attention.
Wow.
Them people know what's coming before it get to them. The jig is up. We gotta say it. What? This is coming down the pipeline.
This shit really chest. I ain't gonna lie, what? You break like when you brought that shit up like a month ago in the room, talking about 40 laws of power and handlers and never outside the master. I'm like, yo, I thought you was tripping at first.
Oh,
Then you break this shit down how you breaking it. I'm like, nah, this is some next
it's
level
what's
shit,
real.
bro.
It's when then you got those people that's under the people. So like Reggie Wright was up under Suge. So when Suge was affected, he's affected. You get what I'm saying? Right? So now if you think about it,
It's
you
like
notice,
a
notice
hierarchy.
have you that you never see Cash Money join forces with nothing and nobody? It's just always Cash Money or it's internal, right? You never hear Stun and them speak against Universal. Drake doing everything he doing. You seen Stun stand with that shit?
Wait, so Drake? Okay, so who's
Drake's
Drake's
out here in the
handler?
next 2-3 years. Drake gonna be going through what Diddy going through right now. That's a fact.
Ah,
Wait,
shit.
what?
They gonna book him. We gonna get booked. Drake's getting booked. Remember I told you that. In the next 2-3 years, Drake gonna be in the courtroom.
It's exclusive. Yo,
Yo,
cause I ain't gonna lie, he going against Sony. He
No,
going
no, no,
against
no, no.
I mean UMG.
You
My bad.
think it's small. You think it's
He
small.
going against
You have
Lucci and Grange.
UMG. No, you listen, you're thinking very small.
All right, break it down.
You have the machine that made him, right?
Hmm.
They made him. UMG is 4-5 people, names you know, the ones you was naming, right?
Yeah.
But if you really do your research, those 4 or 5 people are partnered with 10 more people. Those 10 people who you don't know, these niggas is oil niggas, these niggas own shit. Half the fucking world is partners with 15 more niggas. So now you really just attacked 30 motherfuckers who probably worth 100 trillion. Little boy, you think they gonna let you fuck with them and the world see it and you survive it? You got the game fucked up. Nigga, you just as guilty as any other rapper run around here flying a bitch out to get some dick. You just as guilty of any other rapper running around here doing shit you ain't supposed to do. So what they doing, hey Bill, bag up off that deal. We don't want you to do that. What? I'm Bill Cosby. I'm gonna pay cash for this goddamn network. Oh yeah? Boom! Open up the X-Files on him. 40 years ago, you drugged the bitches. You ain't heard nothing else from Bill.
Wow.
This is how this works.
So you think this is all entertainment or is this outside of entertainment?
This ain't no entertainment. This niggas thinking they bigger than the program, thinking they can outshine the man. Niggas got to know they play. Everybody got a place.
They got something for niggas like them.
Everybody got a place. So nigga, while Drake doing what he doing, they got a whole nother team putting together this shit on him. We gonna wake up one day, you gonna see 5 kid women crying. See,
this shit crazy.
no, see,
this
nigga
shit,
right here
lie,
think he bigger than the game. This is why you don't see nobody from Young Money, Cash Money standing with Drake with none of this shit. Show me which one. Where they at? You know why? They letting the powers that be know.
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even think about it like that because that nigga Drake helped a lot of niggas out and made a lot of niggas millionaires.
No. Fuck a lot of niggas. Fuck all that. Let's talk about where he come from. You hear Stunner, Slim, Wayne, you hear any of them talking about go Drake go?
Nicki Minaj, nobody.
No.
That's crazy. I ain't cause like what?
Them
niggas understand 40 laws of power, not the outside master.
Everybody understand it. You say something, you go listen, my nigga. You go against Top Dog, QCP. You go against Alec Drumblack, Andrew Ruff, right? You go against Floyd Mayweather. You go against any of these people. I wouldn't give a fuck if your name was R&B. I'm not fucking with you. You fucking with my business.
No, you gonna crash about R&B. You gonna crash about R&B.
Either you gonna stay in line with my line or you gonna be walking the plank. That's on you. Nigga, ain't nobody safe with me. No kid, no woman, no mama, no daddy. If you, chill out with that shit you doing. That's bad for business. This ain't no right or wrong. Ain't no right or wrong in my life. It's politics. Everything about me is politically correct or incorrect. Period. That's it. I don't go on right or wrong. Politics of a situation, I make a right situation wrong or a wrong situation right. Meaning, okay, this dude Nick Cannon, bro, he dead wrong with what he did. Hey, check this out. I got $100 million deal on the table with this man, supposed to close next month. I don't give a fuck what he did. Let that shit go.
Okay, so that's the same what you saying, like
you keep on.
The right situation can make a. You said
I'm gonna turn on you. This is a fact. I don't give a fuck
you said,
what color you wear. I don't give a fuck who you think I am. Once I tell you, hey, Wack, you know he wrong. I see what you're talking about, but check this out. I got $100 million on the line. I'm a month out from closing, my nigga. Leave that alone. You keep going, I'm gonna turn on your motherfucking ass. I'm telling you, I'm gonna turn on you. I'm gonna leave you right where you at.
Yeah, because he going against the politics. He on some right or wrong shit. You on some political
fuck about
shit.
no right or wrong. This motherfucking world ain't ran on no right or wrong. If this motherfucking world was ran on right or wrong, a whole bunch of shit be different.
Wait, what's that quote again? You said the politics can make a
Politics
right
of a situation, I make a right situation wrong, meaning you could be dead right, but it's the wrong thing to do. Or a wrong situation right, meaning they dead wrong, but based on the politics, They still right.
I ain't gonna lie, man. You can run for president, man. I can see you being a politician, man. I ain't gonna lie, man.
I'm listen, man.
Financing some mayors,
Hey,
man.
what?
I ain't gonna lie, man.
You ain't
Because
scared
if
for knowing all this shit?
I'm scared for what?
knowing all this
Like
shit,
knowing all this shit, like you know, like
Nigga, if you
you
think this some shit
powerful,
I
nigga.
know, hey, bro, let me explain something to you. And R&B tell you,
that's a
you be
good
fucked
question,
up.
though.
Boy, if you knew the shit I knew, the shit I be in the middle of, the shit I done mediated, a lot of shit by the time it hit the news, 3 months later, already been dealt with right here on this jack. Scared for what? I'm one of the pieces.
Nah, cause you can end a lot of niggas' careers.
Or I can further them and protect them.
No, Wack though. All jokes aside, though, right?
Yeah, I don't believe in extortion. I believe in bargaining. I believe in you know what you got to do. I know what I got to do.
Hey, Wack, I'm gonna keep it real though. What you just said though, how you broke this shit down from 48 laws of power to the politics and a right situation can make the politics can make a right situation wrong or a wrong situation right. Bro, I ain't gonna
Watch
lie,
this
man. You
chat.
quoted in a lot of
So
these
listen, the
white
young
folks,
lady
man.
chat up here, she always be in your room, right?
Yeah.
Chat come off the mic, whack, fuck you, bitch ass nigga. That's what she say, right?
Mm-hmm.
I go right at her and disrespect her. What you gonna do, Lou?
Based off the politics or
Yeah,
just
you got off the politics. What you gonna say to me?
well, you
Whack,
actually
chill out.
yeah.
Right? Because that's a person who didn't help you in this. You get what I'm saying? And guess what I'm
Exactly,
gonna
yeah.
say? That's his people. I deal with this shit differently. You know what I'm saying? That's politics. She dead wrong. You heard her come off the mic disrespect me. But because we in this space, she is who she is to you, right? You forced to defend that. You ever watch Troy, the movie Troy?
Yeah.
You remember when a young nigga kidnapped a nigga bitch, brought the bitch back, right? They come over there 1,000 ships deep, come over there and tell the son, well, fuck it, we gonna battle to the duel, to the death. The winner get the woman. Remember that shit? On the beach of Troy?
Yeah, yeah.
The youngster get out there with the old man. The old man slice him, go to kill him. He crawled to his brother's ankles. His brother know the rules. The rules is to the death, right? When the old man went to kill him, what the brother do? Killed him. Politics. It made the wrong situation right. He killed him and kicked the
Yeah.
whole world. Politics.
Man, you gotta run. I ain't gonna lie, you gotta run, man.
Just
Do
real
some
shit.
mayor, man. Finance some politics and some politicians and shit, mayors and shit. Man, I can see you. Man, that's a lot of money in that, man. That's some cold game, man. I get it to you.
That's some real shit. I mean, listen, bro. I just position myself to be able to move with peace when I want to. You know, I was the other day, I woke up. I said, well, get back into your touring. You got away from your touring. I used to middleman so many tours, it was crazy. And it's the easiest money ever because it's just one night. I looked up, I said, damn, wilding out, been doing great in the States. Called Africa, Wack, what up? I need 5 dates in Africa. For what? Wilding out, send the writer. Called UK, I need 5 dates over there for wilding out. They all called back 8 dates. That quick, 3 days. Nick, hey, y'all been overseas? No, I got 4 5 days in Africa, 4 5 days in UK. All right, Wack, put it together. Make sure it's born towards the end of part of the year. What you want? Give me 15%. All right, cool, great. That's it. That quick. I might go, I might not. But if y'all look up and see wilding out in Africa, wilding out in the UK, you see what I'm saying? It's just I don't want to be the nigga up there. Look at me. I'm just a nigga. If I walk in the building, you know I know something. You know I know somebody. You know I'm somebody, but you really don't know. I like that nigga. That's it. I don't need to be, fuck all that. Them niggas get took down first.
Hey, who was Whitney Houston handler, man?
Clive Davis.
Clive Davis was Whitney Houston and Diddy
That's a
handler?
fact. Nigga,
Oh
Whitney been
God.
broke. Whitney was only surviving off of Clive. It's a fact.
I ain't gonna lie, this shit crazy. Cause everybody we naming he linking somebody to a handler directly. It's like no.
I watched Whitney nigga in front of me on Paru take a 8-ball, brush it down with a Blue Star razor, put it in the straight shooter, and hit the crack pipe right in front of me, Planet Hollywood in Las Vegas. Real talk. That's why I don't see her like that.
Wait, you said she hit a crack pipe right
It's a
in front of
fact.
you?
Remember, that's Ray J bitch. Y'all see one thing. That's my little homeboy's bitch. That's just what it is. You know, take it how you want to.
Nah, this shit next level. I ain't gonna lie.
Nigga, Ray J was smashing Whitney.
Nigga, that's a fact. That ain't no secret.
That's a fact.
Shit, that ain't no secret. Nigga, that ain't no.
And you Ray J manager, that's crazy.
Listen, my nigga. Listen.
God damn.
Listen to me.
I forgot about that.
Forgot, nigga. Who you think put the tapes out? We paid that bitch $440,000 to go tell the world we did it behind her back, just so y'all can go look. That bitch get 32% of that shit every year. Everything's a play.
Wait, who get 32%?
Kim Kardashian.
You get 32%.
You can go to Las Vegas right now and watch the sex tape right in the hotel off the TV. Nigga, if it was really we did it behind her back, who she is today, you think it still be available? Use your mind, bro.
Wow.
Propaganda. You know what's a good thing to watch to teach you about all the internal crazy fucked up facade shit? That Scandal. They be on point with that shit. What you think it is, it really ain't.
They be running plays.
Nigga, I love, because I didn't watch so many. I sit back and I done been in the rooms where they gonna do this, they gonna do that, this gonna happen, that's gonna happen, this gonna happen. And then the people that control the shit. Like Thug, I told y'all months ago, I said Thug ain't in control. When they want to make Thug dance with Gunna, they gonna make him dance with Gunna. And he gonna dance with him. If he don't get out and shoot, he gonna dance with him. Cause them folks gonna say, you ain't getting it done by yourself. This is what we need you to do. If you don't do it, they gonna break him. Didn't he just come on stage with him?
Right.
Yeah, there you go.
What the fuck? No, I ain't gonna lie.
Yo,
This shit
niggas
crazy.
be like, they watch too many movies and niggas don't even remember. The movie is scripted by the white people. Right up. All this old super tough ass shit and all that, man. Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit. Straight up. R&B told me, baby, I want to go to the Hollywood Unlock Awards. I called my gay friend, Jason Lee. Jason, my woman want to go to the awards. How many seats you need? I need about 6. How many you need in the front row? I need 200 if I want my woman in the front row. Who you want to be at the table with? Sit me at the table with motherfucking Don Lemon and the, okay, cool. I called Wack, called his gay friend. And then I showed up in a suit. And I walked my gangsta ass right down the red carpet and shook all the Jewish people hands and shook these people hands and the people from Hyundai. Hey, Wack, we want to do some ad shit. Okay, great. Nigga, these niggas too tough.
Hey, well, that's a good.
Nigga,
So I was
I'm
gonna ask you
enjoying my life. If you too tough, I don't need you around me. I got 120 years of penitentiary with me everywhere I go. These niggas is crazy as a motherfucker, but you a never detected tough. I don't need, look, y'all killjoys. You fucking up the vibe, you know? Nigga, I'm in love with life, with my woman. I'm jumping in swimming pools, fully dressed. I'm having fun. I'm chilling. I've been fucking with sprinkler heads and a new power washer that I'm trying to figure out. All you niggas talking about what you finna go over there and do at the skating ring and go to the club and with 20 niggas, nuts to butts, mad dogging each other to rob a nigga in the parking lot. I'm cool, bro. I don't, you know.
Hey, Wack, quick question for you, cause you cooking. So I be seeing a lot of people, even Kanye West, they be doing this. The Jews. I don't really know too many Jewish people, but a lot of people be like, I be seeing they be doing square business with a lot of people, but then
I ain't
soon
never had no
as they fall
problems
out,
out of it.
yeah.
One thing about the Jewish community with business, they're all gonna do one thing. They're gonna put a contract in front of you. Now, if you get overzealous because the contract says you about to get 10 million and you just sign it, that's on you. Or you could take the contract, forward it to your attorney, right? And let him go through it and let him do the back and forth. Your 10 million might go to 7 million, then you might not lose all your shit. My first $1 million wire come from a Jewish man named Alan Grunblatt.
You said first?
My first $1 million wire came from a man named Alan Grunblatt, Jewish like a motherfucker.
Wait, how they come about though?
That was when I did the Sexy Can I deal, and he wanted
With Ray
me.
J.
He wanted me to guarantee my next projects I would bring to him. So out of good faith, he wired me $1 million. If you pay attention, from that came 5 of Game's next albums, from 2013 to
Wait, 5 of
2019.
Game's next album with
Documentary 2,
Allen.
Documentary 2.5, motherfucking Streets of Compton, all that shit was right there in Alan Grunblatt's office. He won. That's a fact.
Wow. So you was playing chess, okay? And then he believed in you. So then, once you secured those deals with the game, right? Did he throw you another 5 mil,
He
10
didn't
mil
have to
down?
throw me nothing because
You
I
own at
keep
this point.
telling y'all, I'm not just a manager. I'm the label. I just let y'all call me a manager.
Hold on, Wack. So those are with Koch Records? Because wasn't he with Koch?
No, it was not with Koch. Ray J was with Koch. Koch had been brought out by E1 by then. That's why Suge saying he's suing Snoop for Death Row is crazy. I administered the Death Row catalog for E1. That fucking catalog got sold 6, 7 times before it got to Snoop. I'm the one told Snoop to do the offer to get the catalog because I knew the catalog. I was administrating the catalog. First deal, they lost the first half of the catalog is he sold it to Koch. He sold 50% of the catalog to Koch. Then he lost the other 50% to the feds and the IRS. That 50% was brought by a Canadian lady who then sold it to Koch, the Canadian company. So the lady was Koch, they didn't know it. So now Koch has 100% of the company. Koch then sold, so we got the first sale Suge did to Koch. The second sale went to the lady. The third sale went from the lady to Koch. So now Koch, after 3 sales, got 100% of Death Row catalog. Koch then sold to E1. Boom. E1 then, remember when y'all started hearing Mattel owns Death Row?
You gonna be all right.
Okay,
You gonna be all
E1
right.
sells to
I know life has been
Mattel.
heavy on your mind lately.
That's the 5th sale. Now you ask yourself, why the fuck would Mattel buy fucking E1, a music company, right? Was it about the catalog? No. E1 owns a cartoon called Peppa Pig. And E1 wasn't gonna break up that side of it. Either you buy the whole company or you buy nothing. So they was forced to buy the whole company. Boom. Now they got Peppa Pig. Mattel then sells the 6th time to Monarch, the music side of it.
Well, you talking about the Mattel toy company?
The Barbie company.
That's the fact. I'm giving it to you. This is the fact. You got to remember, my contract is still there the whole time, so I'm watching the move of it. Now, 6 sales that happened, it's at Monarch, right? Mattel then got Peppa Pig. They sold the music company over there to Monarch. So, Dr. Dre, in 2022 or 3, got all his rights back after 20-some years. Death Row catalog was doing $12 million a year. Tupac estates won in court finally and got their rights back. 80% of the $12 million was Dr. Dre and Tupac's catalog, right? So when Snoop hit me, he say, Wack, man, I'm trying to get my masters out of there. I said, they ain't gonna just tell your masters you're gonna have to buy everything. But now's the time. What you mean? I said 80% of the catalog gone. Its value is down about 3-4 million. But it means something to you because all your masters are still there. What you think? Off from 12 million. That's what they've been making every year. They know they ain't gonna see it no more, and it might not do nothing but decline from there. Snoop offered them the 12 million, sale number 7. That's how we ended up with Death Row.
Damn, that's crazy. And he gave a lot of people back their masters, right? Didn't he give Nate Dogg and?
Yeah, he didn't give a fuck about nothing but his and Death Row. That was symbolic to him. That's where he started. Suge dogging him the way he dogged him. Now he got it, and now he has his masters.
Hey, Wack. So, just to build on that, Juke, because you said so, Alan Grunbash. So, based off your personal experience, the Jewish community did good business with you. Like the
Yeah, I've
people that
never
you
had a
deal with.
problem. Bro, listen, one thing about them, they ain't coming with no guns. They ain't coming with no bats or billy clubs. They coming
straight
with
business.
contracts.
That's it.
That's it. Now, shit, you don't want to read the contract, get that little attorney. Attorney only want 5%, bro. Get a nigga 5%, bro. Get a nigga, get his 5%. That's it.
Real talk. Hey, so somebody asked in the chat, who was the handler between like Jay-Z and the game breakup? Was there a handler between that, like a divide and conquer, like
Jay-Z
between like
in the
was there?
game. Jay-Z in the game ain't
I
never
mean, I
broke
mean,
up.
I mean, I mean, 50 Cent in the game. My bad, for 50
But
Cent in
you
the game. That's what I
already
meant to say.
know who that was.
Jimmy Iovine.
Nigga, why you think he didn't re-up him? And Black tried to blackball him. You got to remember, my strength was because Joe Isgro, anybody from New York who understands New York, they know who that is. If you don't know who that is, Joe Isgro is the last Gambino family member standing. He owns the movie Hoffa. If you watch Hoffa, it comes up Joseph Isgro. He's the one that did 10 years in the feds for payola, pressing the radio stations, breaking Michael Jackson, Van Halen, all them type of motherfuckers. Joe Isgro is an Italian dude who had a little favor for this black dude. They don't really fuck with niggas, but we had a great relationship. He gave me his entertainment legal team, and he gave me his independent radio team. That's where my strength came. I can operate radio a way a major can without him. So when Jimmy Iovine chose not to exercise Game 6 optional album and dropped him and pretty much wasn't finna let nobody from UMG sign him, I took him to Koch E1.
Damn.
That's crazy.
If you go look at it, go back to 2013, Year of the Wolf. Right after motherfucking Jesus Piece comes Koch E1, all Wack. Go look up Drillmatic right now. Go to iTunes, look up the album Drillmatic, and scroll down and see what it say. That's the last one he dropped. Scroll to the bottom and see what label is at.
On iTunes?
Go to iTunes, put in the game Drillmatic. Scroll to the bottom and watch what it tell you.
Whoa, 100 in, 100
There you go. I just don't say nothing. I just let niggas call me the manager.
So look, you like the hey, Wack, I ain't
Woo, it's been a while since I said anything, man. I was doing some other stuff, man, allowing y'all to enjoy the content. I got a whole hour more of that to play. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the live though, unless y'all want to hear the other hour of this. Do y'all Sticky Notes? What up, Sticky Note Podcast? Salute to anybody in the chat. Tab 1. Anybody else in the chat that I did not greet yet? I just been letting the content rock. Let me see who's all in the chat. It's only like 2 more minutes of that left. Then it's a whole nother hour and some change, I think. Jonas. What up, Jonas? Jonas. Yeah. Southern Force. Salute to you, I think. Let me see. You can't. Oh yeah, salute to you. Salute to you. You had to make sure you was rocking with the team. Yeah, I was talking about 0999. My gang. So what's up, man? You know what I mean? Y'all want me to double back later with the other hour of this content? He said a lot in that content, though. Oh my lord, boy, he was in that content, boy. Ugh, yeesh. So yeah, I think I'm gonna just double back, man. Do a whole nother hour with the rest of it. He was talking ish on the other one, I think. I'm not gonna lie, I fell asleep. I woke up maybe, and obviously like an hour and some change later, maybe even more. He was still talking, so I really don't know what's on the other one, but I do know he was talking. So, but no, we a double back, man. I'm a double back. I'm going here, fix me something to. Who said run that? I know you would. The hell with me eating something to eat, making me some victuals, huh? Dope music ENT. Look at you. Hey, all I ask for it, man. But people don't do it. That's why I don't never say nothing. Like I have people that'll take the content. I don't care about that. That's what it is. It's content. People that be tripping on that shit, that's just super weird. But I be like, at least say, man, salute the stand on it, man. I got it from his page. You know what I mean? It ain't his content. I get it. But you did hear it here first. That's all I'm saying. Shout your boy out. It be, I do it all the time, I share love on YouTube, man. I don't have no problem doing it either. I've been truly blessed showing love. So, it should work for me. Yeah, dig that. But to each his own, though. People gonna do what people gonna fucking do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. But, he posting paperwork, selfies like they go black. Hilarious. Man, put them badges in the chat. This nigga he let the badge slip through the cracks, my nigga. That was wild. How do you tell somebody you a federal agent without telling them you a federal agent? You pull out the paper something and let that motherfucker flap. That nigga got snitched on by the flap. That nigga informed on himself. If he get indicted, he's definitely gonna be in the indictment as the flapper. It's gonna be the flapper. Oh my mama baba. Hey. How did we get here? CS2 back. Golly. You getting older, man. You know, you slipping, my nigga. 10 years ago, you wouldn't have made that mistake. You would have kept the donuts in the car. You wouldn't have let them know, nigga, you was taking them to the central office. No, you wouldn't have. No. Yeah, CS2 back, man. You wrong for that. Yeah. Dose of reality. We need another song, bro. I know you dropped some fire yesterday, but we need you to double back. We need you to CS2 back. I need a double today. I need a double dose. We need a double dose of the flapper, my guy. You gotta get to work. You gotta get to work. We need another one today, okay? Before Deuce go live. Because the flapper flapped out yesterday. And then, what's his face? The other informant that just be up there snitching. I hope y'all paid attention that they going at Wacko. Like, throughout all the jokes, let's get a little serious. You see, did you hear the topic of what they were? I know it was hard to hear what they were saying with the FBI badge flapping and that badge shining like the sun in Arizona. You know what I'm saying? It was hard to hear what the fuck was saying. I know, I get it. But if you black that out, you just listen to what they're talking about, something about Wacko. And I hate to shed light on that But I think it's important because throughout, the flapper throwing us off, there was a reason that these informants was sitting on this live doing a live together. Him and Snoopy. They call him Snoopy Rat Ass. I'm gonna call you Snoopy Badass because I don't know you personally. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they was talking about Wacko. So we should know what that move was about. Just like the Rick Ross move was about. You feel me? We gonna play. I'm gonna play this other content, man. I'm gonna play this other content for y'all, man. Cause y'all rocking with your boy, and I appreciate
100 in, 100 in.
I just
Man, shut up.
don't say nothing.
Everybody know 100 ENT. The fuck they talking about? We don't give a shit about that. The fuck? Where that content at? God damn, dude. I'll lose it. This it right here? Yeah. Let me make sure though. Let me make sure on the low though. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody about it. Don't tell nobody I'm on here fucking up. Don't tell nobody.
No, 8 what?
Wait, what the fuck? Oh, that's my guy right there, man. Salute to IBM Hoodlum. That was something I recorded of him. But salute to my guy, man. My man moved. My man moved to a ranch. Him and his beautiful family. Doing big things, man. He doing young, wealthy, money making things out here, and I like that, man. Salute to that good brother, man. He doing real good content, man. He was, but he chilling right now. He doing the move, but when he come back, I hope he get right back into the content space, man. Salute to IBM Hustle. Although he's associated with the slowest turtle we have ever seen in the history of turtledom. I still got nothing but love for my man IBM Hoodlum, man. He a good dude. He a real good dude. Family dude. Salute to him. Snoopy was shook. Did y'all see when Snoopy seen that shit? He said, "Damn, blood, this nigga fucked up." I could hear it in his brain. Damn, blood, that nigga fucked up. On Angel Lane, that nigga just fucked up. They gonna have a field day with blood on Angel Lane. On Angel Lane, blood, that nigga just fucked up. And then CS2 back. He tried to double back on the internet, try to play it off like this. Did y'all hear that shit? All jokes aside, on Money on Demon Time. I promise them we get to the content because I'm hungry. But on Demon Time, this nigga talking about put up 10,000, and then if you somebody put up the 10,000, I'll show y'all what it is. And if it is what you think it is, y'all can expose me. Oh, he's saying all that while he got R&B running the big lots in Walmart to try to find something identical to what that was to the real badge. She out running because she probably dumb enough to think somebody would be dumb enough to do it. So she had big lots at Walmart or Target, trying to find a badge or one of them costume places to get one, a replica, and he think people just gonna be like, oh, okay, yeah, let's do that. Like, nigga, what? No, how about we go with this? We've been calling you an informant for the longest. Then Charleston White sat in front of you and told you was the feds. That's what make you so sharp. You get information. You don't want ass. You don't want cash. You don't want none of that. You want information. That's what makes you so powerful. And you a lie on a motherfucker. That's what Charleston said. But he said it right to you. You heard what he said. And then your response was, well, never mind. You didn't have a response because you couldn't say nothing. You were startled. CS2 back. You were startled. That nigga hit you with the Mike Tyson super punch. Pow. Hey, left, uppercut. Pow. Select. You was, oh my God. You didn't know what to say. And if you did say something, that nigga had that hammer, because that's what Charleston White, I believe that. I think Charleston White really was antagonizing him at that point because he wanted to flame him and he wanted to expose him. But CS Tubac was too smart for him that day. He had to just take it. Like, take it. But the thing is, we already consider you a federal agent. We all know that's what you are. It's like, that's what you really are. A lot of the people don't want to believe it, but a lot of us do know and believe it. And we don't need to pay you a motherfucking thing. We just gonna run with the narrative that it is. Like, we're just gonna add that. We're gonna take that and add it to what we're already been saying. Like, there's no big deal here. You know what I'm saying? Except, boom, you want the proof. Fuck the paperwork. Look at his wallet. What's in your wallet? I know you wish that was Capital One in the back of that bitch. I promise you. Oh, mama. Salute the spider load. Hey, we gonna get to this content though. You know what I'm saying? I'm on this. Hey, look, I'm on my weed dab, and when I'm on my weed dab, I can do some magical things. I'm trying to tell you, it's a choice, man, to to do this shit the right way. You know what I'm saying? It get hard for a nigga up here. Cause I be really wanting to flame these niggas. But I'm just a YouTuber. Let's get to the content, man. Salute to the whole chat. Misguided in the building, everybody. Dose of Reality TV. Go subscribe now. Somebody put that in the chat, man, so I can, you know what I'm saying? I'm old, you know, where I can pin it. All right, let's go.
It's like,
No, I ain't
what's
no,
the strategy?
this game's a sample king. Most niggas spend like
He came right off the gay line.
40,000 an album on samples. Game samples, 300,000-400,000, and that'd be a discount.
That
You
nigga
know,
lying.
Game would take one song and with two producers and three.
If he can make that type of money and it's that easy, why that nigga lost his house? Why he couldn't pay that girl what she was asking for? The fuck? What are we talking about?
Samples in the motherfucker, shit get expensive. So, you know, whenever you using somebody else's shit that they did, you got to clear it. You get what I'm saying? You have to clear it. If you don't clear it, you put it out, nigga could come claim all the revenue, all the publishing to it. So, you know, you need a great sample clearancing team. B, some people give me great deals out of respect, but I ain't gonna lie. Majority of them give me great deals because I have a great replay team and they know it. They know I will replay their shit. This a fact. They know I will take your song. I have a replay team. Shout out to my brother EP that will take this song, replay that motherfucker, get farthest enough from the sound, but we can clear it, but close enough to the sound that we don't lose nothing. Now we got the files. And when I got the files, I don't need to clear nothing with you no more. So either you gonna take this bag I got for you, or I'm gonna go give half of this bag to this nigga to replay it. Which one we gonna do?
Yo, Wack, is that the same as interpolation?
Well, that's the problem, right? What you say when interpolation is like, that's when a song sounds too much like a song, but it's not the song. This is why it's only, listen, Stevie J, he was important to Diddy back then because he used to replay shit. I know niggas be like, oh, what does Stevie J really do? He was a replay sample king. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you know what that means? You think you got a hit, and these niggas talking about they don't want to clear it? But you got a nigga that can replay that bitch and y'all can, you know what I'm saying? Irv Gotti played with me. I think, what's his song on LAX, Taking Too Long? What time he called, nigga, I replayed that shit. I don't even need you no more. That's it. Now, you know, niggas that get mad about it, but you know, fuck it, so what?
Hey, is it true that Leor Cohen created the 360 deal?
I love
And how you feel
360.
about
I
that
don't
shit?
know. See, what happens is our people, one person says, oh, that's horrible. I love 360 deals. Man, a 360 deal is the best deal you can be in. If you structure it right. Okay, listen. You get a new artist, he come in, right? And they say, we'll give you 750 this way, or we'll give you 1.5 million for a 360 deal. Most people say, oh, fuck that. Nigga, they trying to, because you didn't listen to these bozos. You got a new artist, new music. You gotta wait to get this nigga hot. And then when you get him hot, then you gotta start touring him on the chitlin circuit, where he getting paid $1,500 a show. His merch ain't selling, none of this is happening. Or you take the 1.5, do a 360, tell them you already got coming what you got coming from the music. Okay, we're gonna do a 360. You gotta guarantee us at least 50 tour dates at a minimum of this, and we want at least 2 to 3 merch capsules with one of these companies y'all already own, because that's gonna make the artist look bigger, and we making another stream of income. These niggas is crazy. Nigga, you telling me you gonna give me a 360 and y'all gonna go make sure I got shows and these deals that I know I may not get because I gotta get this nigga hot first? See, niggas get to listening what people say and they just sheep. They follow the sheep. Nigga, where your brain at, nigga? These companies own companies within the companies.
Damn.
You think if they doing a 360 with you and they seeing 20% of the touring and the merch, they they're gonna use their company to work you. But Wack, that's a lot of percent. Hey, listen, 100% of nothing is nothing, nigga. Give me 80% anytime, any day. Yeah, nigga, them niggas tried to 360 me, nigga. I didn't do it. You dumb. Why you didn't do it? I don't know. Because everybody said don't do it. Did you read the contract? Did you not know that these motherfuckers got ownership in Live Nation and these touring companies? Did you not understand that they own a few of these merch companies? That because you was now in business with them, they was gonna send you to business? This between the wolf and the sheep, my nigga. I love a 360 deal.
It's really just how you interpret this shit and how you
Most
handle your
people
business.
say it, but they can't break it down. They just say they want some of everything. Okay, but can we add to it? They're gonna guarantee everything? Because nigga, how many of these niggas you see get signed that don't do the deal and they just sitting the fuck around? You want to be in position with the powers that be to make money with them across the board. You don't make no money, they don't make no money. But if you in a position to where you the only one making money, why should they send you the money? Lou, I'm giving them a whole lot right now, Lou. It's an overload going on.
Yeah, I don't get it right now.
Dang, a few of y'all liked and went on like, wait, hold on. The nigga right.
Well, yeah, because it's the infrastructure deal that you're doing
Yeah,
to
you have.
actually get into it, right?
Yeah, you.
Because you have to have business connected to your
Yeah, you
product to
have it.
get to the platforms, right? Because without other people's platforms
You
that have
ain't.
already been developed, how are you going to get your product out and get the visibility? It's too much
Yeah,
saturation.
you have it.
So you have to be in contract with the people who already have the what people call it motion, which is the streams of revenue
Yeah,
and
you
income,
have
whether
it.
it's already
Listen, smart
consumers.
man. Listen, the other day, we leave a meeting. R&B said, baby, you gave up 25%. I've never seen you do that. I said, you're right.
Wait, 25% of what?
I gave up 25% of part of a diaper contract, right?
Oh yeah.
She said, I've never seen you do that. And I asked why you did that. I'm trying to learn. I said, R&B, for 8 months, you watched me go in and try to get these major chains, right? Yeah. We've been jumping through hoops, right? Yeah. That company's the buyer for all the major chains that they guarantee in the shelf space, right? Yeah. I said, you seen the numbers? Numbers in excess of 30, 40 million, right? Yeah. So if I've been jumping through hoops to try to get 10 million and it's been a delay, why wouldn't I get a nigga 25% if he gonna guarantee me 30 or 40 million? Because if you take the 25% from 30, let's do the math. 50% is that's 7.5. I'm 22.5 up. Either way I go, I'm in. Nigga, I take your 20. Your 25 is giving me that guarantee that I couldn't get. You got that. You eat what you kill. Let's roll.
Yeah,
Or I can sit around and say, nigga, I didn't, nigga, and there ain't nothing on the table. Oatmeal beats no meal
Facts.
any day. Listen, if I was a drug dealer and I just bought a key of cocaine for 10,000 in that building right there, and I took 10 steps, and Lou, you in the parking lot say, Wack, I give you 11,000 for that key. You think I ain't gonna give it to you? The nigga got 100 more in the building. You get what I'm saying? These niggas be, I don't know where they be.
Wait, so you learned this? So where you learned this from? When you like, because you was saying you was reading a lot of books
No,
in
I've
prison
been
when you
I've
was
been a numbers man since I've been a baby. You know,
your pop,
I
you
was
know, like your
selling I was selling candy at the bathroom in the 3rd grade, watching people. I was always a sponge.
I'm
Like,
saying, but was your pops a hustler? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. But see, the thing was, I was the youngster. We all got them in the family that if you talk around me or you do shit, you
soak
think
it
I ain't
up.
understanding, but I'm really understanding. You know what I'm saying? So I was always a straight A student, all that. But I just lived in the ghetto, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's why my mentality was never
But you
that.
street smart too, though. So you can be
The
book smart,
street
but you
smart
street
came
smart too.
because I lived it. I was, you know, I lived that. But the older I got, right, my mind, my wit said, that shit don't make no sense. Like, I never understood. You never hear nobody talk about Wack selling dope. Nigga, Wack used to move. I never sold dope. You know why?
I ain't never heard nobody say you did bad business. Like, I be people see. I look through all the like the you know everybody be he be crashing. I haven't heard one person say
Not gonna hear it.
you did bad business with
You
him. Like,
not gonna hear it.
that's how I be looking at
Here
niggas.
go
Like,
the
I
thing.
be seeing how a nigga business is.
So here
Like, I
go the
don't be
thing.
seeing
When I
no
was
bad
young,
business.
right? When I was like 14, 15, I hung around niggas like 28, 30. So here was the thing. You niggas got caught with a $20 rock and they gave you 5 years. Okay, so $20 rock, 5 years. Nigga, what the fuck? That don't add up. So you know what I was doing? I was a white collar criminal as a pup. This why you would never hear a nigga talking about Wack used to move weight and none of that shit. They just knew I had it. They didn't know how I had it because guess what? If we got caught doing what we was doing, niggas got probation or a year or two. As an adult, I was a minor. I don't even think they would have known how to deal with that shit we was doing in the juvenile. I always went to jail for violence. The gang bang shit. You know, have to do something to a nigga. So it was like everything's numbers with me. Everything's a number with me. Everything. They say, what? Oh, you signed the crib. I did what? What you mean I signed the crib? Who? Blueface. That's what you see? All the homies is out here. You got the cash money budgets. Why you didn't sign a blood? Well, I ain't signed a crib either. He a crib. Well, okay, that might be what he might be, but nigga, I signed based on the analytics. Now, if the analytics led me back to a homosexual, a crip, a blood, an Asian, a midget, that's the motherfucker I was gonna get a bag to. What I'm not gonna do is allow your politics to dictate my corporate politics. That's out. Now, he just so happened to be a crip, but guess what? 7 years later, all them dudes y'all wanted me to sign because of a color, what they doing? Oh, ain't none of them did nothing. Oh, okay. So that mean the analytics was right.
Is he still signed to you?
Yeah.
Wait, how did Dylan like how did the business with you and Blueface come about? He went viral. Did he reach out to you? You
No,
reached
I
out
didn't
to him?
even
Like,
listen. I signed Savvy Third first because he was buzzing. I had to go buy Savvy Third out his contract because he was signed to Warren G. Right? I was only able to do that because my comrade Big Faye from Long Beach Insane and Warren G is best friends. So Big Faye made that happen. So I did that. My daughter does competitive cheerleading back then. She travels around worlds and all this shit cheerleading, right? She the only little black legs on her team. So when I go to pick her up from the gym, the little white kids running around screaming on the dead locks. I said, what the fuck are they talking about? What is a dead lock?
on the deadlock?
They white, they don't know. So my daughter tell me, yeah, Dad, there's Blueface. Everybody's listening to him right now. They say Locks. They don't know what Loki is, Dad. I only know because you taught me. I said, okay, Blueface, huh? Yeah, I'm going to send you his page. Follow him. I followed him. Dad, you should DM him. Send him your number. You should sign him. DM the nigga. Nigga
Your
called me
daughter
back.
did this?
He called me back at 2 in the morning. What's up? This real you Wack 100? Yeah. What you want with me? Shit, I want to sign you. I don't know, man. People don't want to give me the money I want. I said, all right, come see me tomorrow. I ain't got no car. Give me an address. I'll send you a black car. Send him a black car. He come to see me. I said, what you want? He said, I want 100,000. You want? That's all you want? Yeah. Okay. You got a car? No. You got a crib? No. Okay, cool. I'm gonna give you $250,000. See that Porsche right there? I ain't even drove it. Just got here 2 days ago. You can leave with that. You ain't got no crib. Give me 30 days. We're going to put you in the house. Here go the address to the studio. I expect you to be there. And that's how it happened. So I was working Savvy Third. Savvy Third kept going to jail. Last time he went to jail, the PO said they wasn't letting him out. That was like November. I told Blueface, keep working and doing what you was doing. I'm going to get to you. I said, nigga, he gone. You ready? He said, I'm ready. Went in the studio. I didn't hear nothing he liked. Called my daughter. Said, I don't know, baby girl. I don't hear nothing he like. She said, Dad, screw what he's trying to do. He's probably nervous. You make people nervous. Go listen to his album he dropped back in March where Dead Lokes is on. Listen to a song called Tatiana. It's like a minute and 45 seconds. I listened to it. I say, Blueface. It's the hit right here. Man, that shit is old, nigga. The world don't know about this shit. Man, I don't really want to fuck with that. I tell you what, here go the deal. I'm going to take this and do what I want with it. I'm going to need you to show up to radio and to do a video. All right, cool. No problem. If y'all pay attention, he got original version. He got the version with him and YG. He got the version with him and Cardi B. He got the version with him, YG, and Cardi B. And there's 2 videos, him and YG, him and Cardi B, the original version. So it's 6 DSPs. If you pay attention to one thing, Blueface verse never changed on damn version. Y'all just didn't catch it. It's the same verse. I just added an artist and kept flipping. And from that, there it went. How you get to Cardi B? Cardi B used to dance and strip at Sue's Rendezvous when me and K Slay would do our Straight Stunt magazine parties. I'm the vice president of that magazine. When she was in there, we showed her major love. At this time, QCP was her manager. That's my brother. I went to pay Cardi B. Cardi B was charging 150 for a verse, 150 for the video. She said, your money ain't good with me, nigga. You always looked out for me when I was fucked up. And there it went.
Relationship.
My brother Stat Quo was managing Cole Bennett. Lyrical Lemonade. It was huge back then. That's how I got the video shot and placed on the Lyrical Lemonade site. Relationships.
Damn. Hey, wait. So that how that Mo 3 song came about? Because I seen them that it's scared to come
OG Bobby Billions
outside.
did a Mo 3
Yeah.
song and it flopped. It was called Outside. It flopped. It had 4,000 streams. 4 months later, Bobby Billions reached out to Blueface. Blueface tell me what he want to do. He flew the nigga out. Blueface do his verse, shot the video. He said, let's change the name to our shit Better Days. So the people know our version is different. Cool. We released that motherfucker. I went to work on it. That motherfucker went to platinum quick. Bam. It went so fast, these niggas went and took Mo 3's version and changed it to our title to confuse the people. If you go pull up Spotify right now, it's going to say Outside Better Days. And everybody know that song was just called Outside. I called the label up there because he was signing Empire. Guys, he say, Wack, let me run my play, bro. I'm trying to get paid. I say, guy, he said, Wack, I know I'm confusing the people. I'm driving streams to both songs. I get paid off both. I said, but bro, you taking away. He said, Wack, I'm gonna make it right. If you go pull that songs up right now, it's a Outside Better Day. Better Days was our version. They mimicked what we did, and boom. We still about 50, 60 million ahead of them, though. Our version, so you know. Rest in peace,
off
Moultrie.
one song.
I mean, we didn't made a lot of niggas' career. DDG, nigga. Calabasas wasn't no nigga. That bitch was at 3,000 streams. Wasn't until we remixed it that bitch went platinum. Nigga, I'm gonna tell you who else. Chopper, NLE Chopper. Nigga, Shot of Flow wasn't doing nothing until we remixed it. Go check numbers.
And that, yeah, hey, so you know how you be like you broke down how you signed Blueface and like you gave him 250 and all that. So I remember you was telling me a while ago, like, man, the music industry is there. So have you ever thought about using that same formula to sign personalities? Because you know we live in a content creation era, so like like get behind like a
I
individual
just
that got
launched a
a lot of
marketing
potential.
company for YouTubers and underground artists and bloggers for me with me and Flacco 4 days ago.
Okay.
So that's the first phase of it. Let's see who gonna work themselves and see who gonna work. Then you look and then you approach them people and offer them something.
Yeah, but you can create one though, because I think, because you know,
All right, you don't want to get out there in the water that deep yet, buddy. You don't want to get out. You want to see who's who first. So the marketing company is going to show us who working themselves, who's who. Flacco, that nigga moving, Wack. We might need to bring him up on the umbrella. Cause niggas will talk a good one.
How you feel about the because you know so like my nephew, he number 5 player in the whole country in high school, right? So you know they got the NIL deals.
That's
And shit.
great. Yeah, they
like,
getting paid. But yeah, see that
how you
shit.
feel
That's
about creating a company like that? I can
so
see you
that's
doing some
great
shit like
because
that, man.
see that's the shit. They took Reggie Bush Heisman Trophy for that type of shit. You know what
They offer my nephew 200. USC offered him 230,000 cash.
Yeah.
This out of high school. Shit was crazy. I'm like, what? So these niggas, these managers getting like 15, 10%,
Niggas
giving
is
them money
making
up
more
front.
money than they making some of the niggas in pro.
Shit, crazy.
Sorry, y'all. Oh, I skipped it. Got it. Damn it. Well, y'all ain't gonna remember where it stopped at. I'm gonna have to cut this one short, man. I got some shit I need to go do, actually. I was gonna let it just rock on out, but it's still like 45 minutes left. But I might go live this evening. Then I'll play the rest for y'all to hear. I don't really know if it's any good. I'm going to skim through it before I come back and play it. But if it is, then we definitely will run this. If not, I'll run something different. Thank you to everybody that pulled up on the live. I appreciate it, man. I see you, Charger City. You be everywhere, man. I swear you are a bot or something. But you show up. So salute to you. Salute to everybody else, man. Everybody have a great Wednesday. Go hump something. Go hump somebody. Just hump. You dig? I'm out, man. Stand on the media, man. Number love for y'all, man. I'm gone. Yeah. Salute, my guy. Oh, shit. Almost fucked up. No, not yet. Oh, that would have been all bad. Salute, D-Twins, my guy. I finally came with the CS2 bad content, though. That first one was on point. I don't know about the second one, but don't trip. We're going to get back on board, getting some content out of here, man. I'm going to try to do that later today. It's a little dry out here because of Badgegate. We go egg. Because of Badgegate, the content kind of stale and stagnant because of Badgegate. That's what we go